Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, two prominent entrepreneurs, have teamed up with President-elect Donald Trump to spearhead a new federal department, the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Their mission? To eliminate what they see as burdensome federal regulations. But is it as straightforward as they believe? Musk and Ramaswamy plan to rely on two recent Supreme Court rulings, West Virginia versus Environmental Protection Agency and Loper Bright Enterprises versus Raimondo, to argue that many current regulations exceed the authority granted by Congress. In Loper Bright Enterprises versus Raimondo, the Supreme Court ended the practice of courts deferring to federal agencies when laws are ambiguous, subjecting agency rules to greater scrutiny. Meanwhile, the West Virginia versus EPA decision limited federal agencies' ability to act on significant economic or political issues without clear congressional authority. Musk and Ramaswamy argue that these rulings provide a pathway to dismantle existing federal regulations. They propose presenting a list of such rules to President Trump, who could pause their enforcement and begin a process to repeal them, claiming this would stimulate the U.S. economy. However, legal and regulatory experts disagree with their interpretation of these rulings. Nicholas Bagley, an administrative law professor, explains that these decisions limit agencies' discretion, but do not give the executive branch additional power to overturn old regulations. Reversing regulations requires agencies to issue new rules, justify their changes, and open them for public comment, a process that could take years and face significant legal challenges. According to Richard Pierce Jr., a professor specializing in government regulation, this process is very painstaking and likely to fail in most cases. Adding to the challenge is Musk and Ramaswamy's plan to cut federal workers proportionate to the number of eliminated regulations. Experts warn this could backfire. These very workers are critical for reviewing and rewriting regulations, which requires expertise and significant resources. Similar efforts were made during Trump's first term, focusing more on slowing the introduction of new regulations rather than eliminating existing ones. While the administration claimed deregulatory actions could boost household incomes, large-scale removal of regulations proved difficult. There is, however, a simpler option for GOP lawmakers, using the Congressional Review Act to overturn regulations enacted in the final months of President Biden's term. This approach requires only 50 votes in the Senate and could target up to 100 rules, according to advocacy group Public Citizen. Critics have raised concerns about potential conflicts of interest. Musk, who owns Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, has repeatedly expressed frustration with government regulations, particularly in industries affecting his businesses. For example, he recently cited regulatory delays as a hindrance to advancing Neuralink's brain-computer interface technology. While Musk and Ramaswamy's push for deregulation has captured attention, the path to cutting federal rules is far from simple. Legal hurdles, administrative requirements, and staffing challenges present significant obstacles to their ambitious plans. What do you think of their strategy? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.